Approximately 80% of the atmosphere is made up of nitrogen gas, or N2. Unfortunately, N2 is unusable by most living organisms. All organisms use ammonia, NH3, form of nitrogen to manufacture amino acids, proteins, nucleic acids, and other nitrogen-containing components necessary for life.
Atmospheric fixation occurs when enormous energy of lightning breaks nitrogen molecules and enables their atoms to combine with oxygen in the air, forming nitrogen oxides.
Biological nitrogen fixation is the process that changes N2 into biologically useful NH3, or ammonia, a bacteria that is found within the soil. And other times, it can be also found in legumes and few other plants. Industrial fixation can also occur. At temperatures of 600 degrees Celsius and with the use of a catalyst, atmospheric nitrogen and hydrogen, usually derived from natural gas or petroleum, can be combined to form ammonia. Ammonia then can be used directly as fertilizer. Nitrification is the process by which ammonia is turned into nitrates, which are usable for plant life. Nitrosomonas. They use ammonia and oxygen and convert it into nitrite, hydrogen, and water. Unfortunately, this kind is not as useful for plants. The next bacteria that works in the process is Nitrobacter. This takes the nitrite and oxygen and combines it to nitrate, which is
a beneficial form for plants, and then can be consumed by animals as well.
At the same time, nitrate can be converted back into nitrate and nitrous oxide and ammonia through the process of denitrification. This happens through the help of denitrifying bacteria, which do not use oxygen to complete this phase. An example of this taking place is the aftermath of a flood. Water converted in the soil will make it impossible to get oxygen from the air in the soil. When oxygen is not accessible, denitrification takes place. Once the nitrogen is turned into nitrates, the process of assimilation can occur. This is where plants and animals take in these newly converted substances. For plants, the ammonia and amino acids are absorbed through the roots, turning the substances into proteins and nucleic acids. Animals then benefit from this process by eating the plants. Ammonification is the final step in the nitrogen cycle. In this step, it converts the organic forms of nitrogen into ammonium. Organic forms of nitrogen are found in the remains of dead plants, animals, and the soil. When these things die and go through the process of decomposing, ammonification takes place, turning organisms into ammonia. After this step happens, then nitrification can happen again, which will then make it possible for plants to use this ammonia. So let's recap on this cycle. Nitrogen in the atmosphere can be fixated by nitrogen-fixing bacteria in the root nodules of legumes. This soil bacteria then can be converted into ammonium through the process of ammonification. Nitrification, through nitrifying bacteria, create nitrites, and then through the process again create nitrates through a different bacteria. This can then be assimilated in plant roots, which can be consumed by organisms. The plant roots and the organisms both decompose and are transformed back into ammonium through the process of ammonification. The nitrates also can be denitrified by bacteria and then put back in the atmosphere, completing the cycle.